These are blacktip reef sharks, and they are pretty ideal for a public aquarium. Here we can see a pregnant female. Look at that belly. And that they can be bred is one of the reasons that you can keep them well in public aquariums. And it is also an abundant shark, and they are found on the tropical reefs of the Indian and Pacific Oceans in quite shallow water. And besides that, they have a very small home range. They can be found years after year at the same area. But still, I would say you need an aquarium of at least 400 to 500,000 liters of water. This here is in Sea Life Oberhausen, where they had a group of 12 to 14 blacktip reef sharks. Very nice. And here also a bowmouth guitar ray is passing. And they were living in 1.4 million liters of water. And if you look very well, you can see a couple of males. They have the claspers, which are appendages on the pelvic fins, on the belly. So every now and then, one of the females get in heat and they start releasing pheromones, and the males are attracted by that and start following that female and start biting her. And you can see a lot of wounds on this female. And luckily, female sharks in some species have a skin that can be twice as thick of that of a male. So it can be very wild, as you see here, and sometimes females in the wild even die after mating with a couple of males after another. And we were so lucky that one pair was mating and fell down in front of our eyes while we were standing in the tunnel. You can see that I have the clasper area blurred, and this is an educational video. But why did I blur it? Because YouTube removed the original version of this video because of nudity and sexual satisfaction. And we are looking at mating fish, if I may remind you. But okay, hence the blurring. I must say sorry for that. And if you want to buy the original, the material, the videos, then you can buy that via my website. So to deliver sperm into the female's cloaca, sharks, but also rays and chimeras have two claspers, and unlike a penis, which is an independent appendage, the clasper is an extension of the pelvic fin, and hence the male shark has two of them. Look at the nurse shark watching those two other sharks. And in small flexible species, the male often curls around the female and mates then. But here in larger rigid species, the pair mates parallel, lays parallel next to each other. And here we can see that the male crosses over his clasper. So she is laying on the left side and he mates with the right clasper. In Amsterdam Zoo, we discovered that the short-tailed nurse shark had a third type of mating. They mate belly to belly, which was not known till that time either. So after 7 to 11 months, up to 6 pups are being born. You might read on the internet or literature up to 5 pups, but we discovered it was up to 6 pups. Here the pair separates, and the blacktip reef shark is clearly viviparous. The pups are nourished via a placenta by the female. And the team in Oberhausen, they were very good discovering, seeing when the female was close to giving birth. And then they put her in a pen and observed her regularly every day. And that is needed because she also might eat on her pups. So when the pups are being born, they were quickly removed and put in a shallow tank. And this shallow tank had a reasonable success Yeah, the mortality was pretty high, so then the team tried to put them in a kind of a coral reef tank, and also that was not that much of a success. The pups, they are 40 to 50 centimeters long. But then I developed this very large shallow tank, and the water depth is about 40 to up to 90 centimeters, and you can see patches of seagrass, a sandy bottom, and also an observing bowl for the kids in the middle. It also makes a very nice display in your public aquarium, this shallow tank. And you can see that besides the blacktip-reefshark pups, there's a lot of other interesting species, like small bonnethead sharks, yeah, small hammerheads. Also, bowmouse guitar ray, a juvenile, was raised in there. Zebra shark, often called a leopard shark, but they are zebra sharks. And they also had guitar rays and blue spotted stingrays. So it was a very, very nice, attractive tank to look at. If I am allowed to tell a little bit more about shark reproduction, so this blacktip reef shark was viviparous, like humans, if I may say, but there's also oviparous species, and that's mostly the sharks that live on the bottom of the sea, and they deposit eggs with a tough skin, and they are deposited on the ocean floor or attached to seaweed or something, and those shark eggs are often called mermaid's purses. And a third type of reproduction is ovoviviparity, and those shark species have eggs with yolk that develop inside the female before giving birth to live pups. So, that about shark reproduction. I hope you liked the video, and I would say see you in the next Zoo Wild YouTube. Till then, bye bye.